This is a Headgum podcast.
Lil Rel.
We can discuss, give me your truths, it never fails.
What up? It's your boy Lil Rel. You're listening to Keepin It Rel with
Young Wayne.
That's right. And look, we love to do our sports takes and all this other stuff. The sports world got a lot going on.
Yeah, man, it's busy. Real
It's
busy.
very busy. First of all, football season has started back up. We are both. Well, are you a Bears fan?
No, I don't know why you try to put me in that boat.
Who the
No,
fuck do you like?
I'm not a fan of teams. No teams in the world because of how they did Michael Jordan with the Bulls. So I don't mess with teams except the Cubs. My grandfather
That's the
is a
weirdest
Cubs
take.
fan.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You love the late.
No, I was a Kobe fan. Don't do that. Kobe fan.
Interesting.
Yes, and it happens. You should understand
Well,
that.
I am a Bears fan. I am a Bulls fan. I am a Cubs fan.
Okay. Are you a White Sox fan?
I show the White Sox love because they let me throw out the first pitch.
Okay. I mean, the Cubs are going to let you throw out the first pitch if you're busy.
I'm a diehard Cubs. Let me tell you something. The day I throw out the first pitch and they let me do the 7-inning stretch will be the greatest day of my life.
So it's going to happen, so. It's going to happen.
I'm going to do it in my Harry Carey voice. It's going to be hysterical. Or either black racist.
Okay.
If I'm like, let me hear you. They like, hey man, don't do that.
Yeah, they don't do that.
They might be like,
they going to start to cut your mic off.
But this is what's happening right now in basketball.
You mean the season coming?
No.
Oh.
Well, yes, but the Celtics coach.
Oh, boy. Ime. Yeah, man.
Ime has all this controversy happening because, first of all, I like how the black community only care that he cheated on Nia Long. They don't care about anything else. Like, Nia Long? How could you do that?
Hey, man.
Also, it's always I don't know if everybody remember this. It was a picture of me looking at Nia Long. I do. At the Tiffany's premiere, Keanu. I got caught just checking it out by mistake. And then it was like viral for a second. Like, damn, this dude. I randomly saw it on Twitter. Like, damn, Rel's gonna what they say, lose it all. What they be saying?
Risk it all.
Risk it all. It's happened to me twice. It was Neil Long and Kelly Rowland. But the Kelly Rowland one, I wasn't doing that. I was actually just looking that way, and it looked like I was ready to lose it all. And Kelly's husband showed it to me. We all went to dinner after the Rock Nation brunch.
Shout out Tim.
And him and Jay thought it was fun. Jay sent it to him. He's like, yeah, Rel was ready to risk it all for your wife. And I'm like, oh, no. I felt so. I'm like, no, I wasn't mad. I wasn't looking at it like that. But they thought it was funny. But the Neil Long thing was real. I didn't know I was getting caught. I think I did that bit my lip.
What?
Man, she was right there.
Neil
Long is so fine.
So you've been a fan. You've been loving her since when she was Lisa in Fresh Prince?
I was just like
Love
this.
Jones?
I was there. So yes, the black community is up at odds about that, right? But this is what's weird about this. I was watching Stephen A. Smith talk about it, and he was saying how you have white guys who do these in these organizations all the time, and they don't blow it up like that. A lot of times they just keep it in house. I don't know if I've ever seen it where. Because I'm going to tell you something. Even though I knew Phil Jackson and Jeannie Buss messed around, until I watched the documentary, I didn't realize how that was kind of controversial then within the organization. So if you watch the documentary Legacy, the docuseries that's on Hulu about the Lakers, which is really good, they talk about that. I think it's weird that they're going to suspend this man for a season for just something that's personally unethical.
I mean, what? What's unethical? What you mean?
I mean, I guess he cheated on his girl.
That has nothing to do with why getting suspended.
Why you think he should be suspended a season for messing around? And once again, I hate to say, I bring up Jeannie Buss and Phil Jackson.
And I say that she's the Buss's daughter, so I'm sure
matter,
they talk
bro.
about it.
So the rules are different?
If the owner says yes, it's okay. If the owner of the team...
If the owner of the Celtics said it was cool that he messed around with short... No,
yes,
bro.
Yes.
It wouldn't.
Because you could let him know that this is my girl. This is we date.
Dude, if it's in the rules, and most of these companies have these rules, all the organizations, I think, have the rule.
If they met... Okay, what if they met before? They have the conversation.
Jeannie Buss met Phil Jackson. Watch the documentary. He showed up. She was like, oh, he's way cooler than I thought. It's all there. I just watched the episode.
Well, that's different.
That's weird that this all just happened. I just watched the episode.
It's different though.
How's it different, brother?
Because she's the owner's daughter. It's way different. She's not on the staff.
Nigga, she is on the staff.
I mean, she
worked there.
But she's the owner's daughter though. At the end of the day, and she can have.
That makes it worse.
They can get it cleared.
You gotta watch it because at the time people did have a problem with it. Jerry West definitely didn't like it.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
he said it on the documentary.
He's not the owner though, so he works.
But because they knew it was wrong because of the. See, it's funny you say that. That's a weird line. A rule is a rule.
Mm-hmm. If you talk to the people who made the rules,
if that man daddy owned the Celtics,
yes. If that man daddy, or
it would have been cool for him to mess with Shorty.
If they, yes,
even if they have it in the ethics department that you ain't supposed to mess with another employee like that.
I think so.
Wayne, look.
I think you should have. If you have a conversation,
this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard you say.
It's not. But
bruh,
wait. It is not the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
It's a gray area. It's such a gray area to this, and that's why I brought that up.
Okay.
It's so weird that that episode just came out, and this happened. It's
season
actually
2?
weird. Huh?
Is it season 2 or something?
No, it's season 1. It was just on episode 7.
Oh, okay.
The show is look. I don't even know. I haven't heard nobody talking about it, but I've been enjoying. I've been watching it every day in my trailer.
I'm on episode 6 right now, so I'm just.
Seven just came. That was 7 was talking about that. They actually talked about the breakup.
Wow.
Do we know what their roles or their positions were for
who?
Like each team, both women? Because I think sometimes that makes a difference.
Well, Jeannie was general manager of the Lakers.
How long ago was that?
What you mean? How long ago was that?
When was that?
When they messed around, bro.
I thought Mitch Kupchak was.
And the girl.
No. We talking about general manager of the farm, like the building. She ran the building.
Okay.
You got to watch it. I know everybody's
Girl in
positions.
Boston does.
We don't know which one it is. It's all hearsay still.
Because I think that can make a difference too. Like if it's somebody that has some type of like legitimacy of power, then it's not like whoever can influence them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If it's like a superior inferior kind of thing, sometimes that can like toe the line.
I don't think she was a low level executive though. What did it say? Blow it up.
They say it's still hearsay, man.
Yeah,
we don't know who it was.
Like, is she like the girl that goes out at halftime and like excites the crowd? You know what I mean? Like that could be extremely problematic versus somebody that
he had
like
a consensual relationship.
I don't want to say who
like,
I think
how do they find this out though? Like,
that's the question.
If it's consensual, that means they've been doing their thing.
What they said, or what I read, is that he said something inappropriate to her in front of someone. That's what I read, and they heard it, and that's how it got out. So, inappropriate for people that just work together. It was like, that they thought was consensual. We don't know what's true though, so it's like.
But to suspend this man for a whole NBA season, I just think that's insane, man. I think that's insane, and the reason why I say that is, in the NBA full of shit, because until LeBron and Chris Paul said something about that Phoenix owner,
Sarver.
Yeah, he was only gonna be, what was it was a slap
fine and a suspended for a year.
Yeah, but that ain't shit.
It's still, it was $10 million in the fine.
Fam.
Year suspension, yeah.
And he did way worse. But they couldn't wait to throw the book at this nigga.
Yeah.
And so it's just weird to me. Look, by this time we have so much information about stuff. Like, when you watch the Malice in the Palace documentary on Netflix,
right, you
realize how messed up the situation was played, how those players were done wrong. Black in America, man.
And more than likely, he's going to be fired. A suspension for a year that's not a real thing. This is just a holding pattern. He's not coming back.
I wonder what he said. Like, was he like, "Oh, my finger popped in the bleachers later"? Like, like what did he say that was so out of order?
We don't know what's real, man.
That's why I think this is deeper than that. And it's interesting. We brought up Jenny Buss and Phil Jackson. And you said that Dr. Buss okayed it. Mm-hmm. It's like, man, who was you messing with, bro, in this organization? Like, was it some kin and owner? Like, you know what I mean? It's like this is way tighter than what they said, because this is this for what they saying. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So it's like, at this point, if y'all gonna bring all this out, y'all gotta give us the truth.
Yeah, and that's I think that's what Stephen A was saying. Like they could handle it internally, but now we want to know the details so it can make this make sense. But
Because it doesn't make sense.
yeah, it's gonna be rough, man. If he gets fired,
That's sad too, man. Great coach.
yeah.
The way the Celtics turned it around last year to make it to the finals was.
Your team that you predicted to win a championship. Yep, that's them. Those Celtics.
Like, dude, who needs what you fucking with, bro? Like,
Oh, niece.
Boston is notoriously racist too, though.
yeah.
Well, why would they hire him in the first place, though?
I mean, just like in general,
Yes, I've heard.
like the city.
Never
Dude,
been.
Boston is an interesting place.
Okay.
I shot Free Guy there.
All right, comedian Leslie Jones. That's right. She has a new podcast. And you probably know her from SNL. She killed it on there. You seen on HBO's Our Flag Means Death. Killed it there too. But now she's stepping into the new reign. She's sliding over, man. She's teaming up with Lenny Marcus for a brand new podcast called The Fuckery. Yes, I said The Fuckery. Leslie is stepping behind a podcast microphone where she can keep it real and be her uncensored self. I don't know if y'all ready for this. I am. On The Fuckery, nothing is off the table, and the mission is to keep it 100 at all times. Each week, Leslie and Lenny, they're going to sit down with guests and talk about the fuckery going on in their lives and whatever else is going on in the world. So, hey, man, I'm looking forward to this. Plus, they'll be taking calls from the listeners and giving advice in true Leslie Jones fashion. So don't come with the fuckery on The Fuckery, or do come with The Fuckery makes for good TV. Great podcast. Let's get it. Hey, man, and in the Fuckery of the Week segment, anyone can get it. And I hope the Knicks fans get it, man. They cannot get it right, man. Donovan Mitchell was supposed to go there. I look on my phone and say he's going to Cleveland. Cleveland? Joakim Noah said nothing good happens in Cleveland. Well, Donovan's about to find out, and Knicks fans, you're going to lose to the Cavaliers because Donovan's going crazy on you. I can see it happening just because it's y'all. Hey, no disrespect to the Knicks fans. I'm so sorry, but fuck it. It's fuckery. Hey, man, back to the fuckeries. Hey, Leslie and Lenny, they'll be calling people out. They got places, things, fucked up situations. They'll just be doing it all, no holds barred, and you don't want to miss it. I know I won't. Listen to and follow The Fuckery with Leslie and Lenny now, wherever you get your podcast. The Fuckery, out now.
Me and my kids were like the only black family we saw for weeks.
Okay.
April was there.
There was no black families?
Not really.
People?
I had to find black people there. Like literally, like legit. It took months to find them.
Yeah, they like hang out
Dang.
in their neighborhoods. They definitely.
They don't leave outside. They look, and those not even all the way.
Like black people.
They're like African black.
They what's out there? I had
It's a lot
a
of
girl.
No, you know what I'm talking about. It's specific though.
I'm trying to think of it too.
It's a lot of Haitians.
Not
But you remember,
Haitians.
my barber was talking about specifically. Remember the guys coming out? He was like, they kept bragging about them. Like, have you met the? You know, I don't remember which
What is
Africans there was there, but it's like prevalent there. Remember the dude that was cut my hair?
I remember there are a significant number of Ethiopians because
Yeah,
kept
it's
hopping
not
in-
Ethiopia.
Yeah, but it is that. But it's
I know. Hold on. All right.
Because I kept hopping in Ubers that had Ethiopian drivers, and they kept
I got
trying
it.
to take me to
Hold
their
on.
restaurants.
Dude, it's like a
I love
specific
Ethiopian food,
Cape
though.
Verdean.
Cape Verdeans.
Cape Verdeans?
Cape
Yeah.
Verdeans.
In Boston?
Yes, yes.
That was
yes.
a thing. Like
Yeah.
that. Like people like, hey, man, you gotta hang out with the Cape Verdeans,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like
I had a couple
remember
girls
you
that's Cape
remember this?
Verdean.
No, and I'm
April,
mad
this
that I
was a
didn't hang out with
conversation.
them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
April, this
oh,
was
yeah.
a legit. You was in the trailer one time when we had a conversation with my man that was cut my hair. Like, man, you hang up with the what is it?
The Cape Verdean.
The Cape Verdeans, man.
I hate that. That
He
Amber
kept
Rose
bringing
is
them
Cape
up,
Verdean.
and then when I went out, I'm like, oh, they like, oh, the Cape Verdeans here.
Yeah, they get down. They yeah. I bet
There's
Cape
so
Verdean.
many Cape Verdeans there.
Yeah, you should go back.
that.
It's
Go
a
to
whole
Cape Verdean.
community of them. It's like 3 regular black people there and some Cape
Three
Verdeans.
regular black from Cape Verdeans. Cape Verdeans.
And like 5 Haitians.
And-
Well, I want somebody that's Cape Verdean to invite me to Boston.
Oh yeah, I got you. I
Hang
got
out,
some people.
right?
Yep, they dope.
Matter of fact, it was a place they did comedy at that Bill Russell used to own. Oh, it's still open. It's like they changed the name, but Bill Russell. Oh, dude, it took me months to find these. I remember being so happy I found them. Like, whoa,
Hey,
black people.
black people.
We found that soul food restaurant though that had the Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no,
it
that
took-
was in Cleveland.
that was in Cleveland.
Look,
That's
yeah.
right.
Of course.
That was in Boston.
That was
Oh what?
Yeah, you know, in Cleveland we get Kool-Aid and soul food.
no, that was
I don't even know if they were supposed to serve us that stuff in those jars. Cleveland just down home, man. They're like, yo, what the real the cups at? regular cups.
Boston, yeah.
You better get these pickle jars.
Traveled a lot, baby.
Right.
This
drink out of it.
Kool-Aid.
That's how fixings is. I'm like, what is? I don't want this, man. I don't drink
But
out of it.
anyway, but look, back to, we went way off. Right off the
Back to
grid.
Ime. Oh, we done with Ime.
We done with it, but at the same time, I hope. It's just so weird, man. But man, people really like. You know, it's so funny. Everybody like, how could you cheat on Nia Long?
I mean,
Look, man. Nia Long ain't the first fine woman to get cheated on.
at all.
Also, they're not married. Everybody kept saying they're married. They've been going together.
12 years.
See, yeah. I had a theory that they like may have had an open relationship
think they
until
do.
I don't know, but she
Until what?
allegedly made a statement earlier today.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
What she say?
I'd have to find it.
Uh-oh.
Because at first I was thinking like they've been engaged for 7 years. So, okay. So this says the outpouring of love and support from family, friends, and the community during this difficult time means so much to me. Long said to people, I ask that my privacy be respected as I process the recent events. Above all, I'm a mother and will continue to focus on my children.
Damn, she
So-
broke up with that nigga.
I'm about to say, what that mean, real? When you say focus on me and my children, it's over with. It's a
Like, you
list.
gotta get the fuck out the house.
So he's suspended for a year and ain't got nowhere
This
to
is like
live?
an episode of Queen Sugar.
Yeah, this also says she just like recently found out, but the team busted him months ago.
Oh.
The team did what?
Busted him months ago.
That's
So I
what-
guess they've known about it for a while, maybe.
That's why they lost that 2-1 lead.
Because allegedly she had just moved to Boston. I think they were like trying to maybe, I don't know.
Get it together. And then she moved in and this came out.
So what? That's interesting too, because if they known for a while, what made them put this out like this? Yo, this shit is deeper than we think. This is Lifetime movie all over it.
Damn.
Because
The Ime Udoka story.
Because it's deeper than what it is.
Damn.
It's
Ooh.
gotta be, because for them to have held it private, they probably thought it was something small. Then it's like they probably got more facts.
Yeah, more fact, more
Oh,
information.
she got to be pregnant.
Something
Whoa.
probably worse than what we think it is.
That would be wild.
Or if like she just moved up there, maybe things started to get like trickier.
I don't think it got nothing to do
Because
with
it's
it. I
consensual,
don't know.
whatever that relationship is.
But like maybe people that were like protecting him, and then she moves, and it's like maybe we can't keep.
But this is my question also, too. So what if he broke up with Nia Long and said, hey, Nia, I want to be with Shorty, and they fall in love, they together, would he still be in trouble?
He shouldn't be dating someone that works for the team unless it's okay by the owner.
You can't tell nobody who they can fall in love with, my
If it's
nigga.
in a contract that you can't talk.
If she quits the job, it's something, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Wayne, you keep saying it, so I think it's something deeper than that.
Can
And
y'all?
it's got to be deep. It's got to be deeper than that. I'm almost afraid to know whatever this shit is, because it's not, and he's not even disputing anything.
That's what you know.
It's some shit, man. Like it ain't just like nah, nigga. Because like Stephen A. Smith said, it's lit. We've seen it happen,
They handled it internally, usually.
and sometimes people don't get suspended. Either they have a conversation. Are y'all serious? We'll just fuck the team. Jeannie Buss and Phil Jackson. That is the poster child of this shit.
But wasn't she dating him before he came?
No, nigga.
Oh,
Watch
really?
the documentary.
I'm an episode behind, man.
You ain't watching shit, obviously, Wayne. You don't comprehend well. Because they
What?
clearly said, she says, literally in the hiring process, she met Phil when he showed up. It's a picture of them walking down, just talking. I get it. Fell in love with Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson had to break up with Jeannie because she was a workaholic. He was at home cooking dinner and shit. She come in late. He didn't really like the dog at first, but he fell in love with the dog because she was never there. This is all in the docuseries.
Yeah, I remember the dog. Damn.
It's fascinating, man. I was like, damn.
Well, if he had got
He
the
called
okay,
the little dog Cujo and fell in love with Cujo.
if he had got the okay from the owner, it'd have been straight.
Watch the docuseries. It wasn't necessarily an okay. Jeannie just do what she want.
I'm not talking about Gene. I'm talking about this guy.
I know, but I gotta bring that up. I know you keep trying to flip it over. Fuck all that. Because I hate to say it, it seems white-black to me. She did a whole Playboy shoot while working for the Lakers.
She's the owner's daughter, man.
Who gives a fuck, nigga?
You can do things when
No,
your
you
dad
can't.
own a team.
Let's think about black owners and what they kids do.
We don't have any. Michael Jordan is the only black owner in the NBA.
I'm glad you said that. Exactly.
And his kids are doing a great job. Shout
I
out
ain't
to
even
the
just talking
kids.
about sports teams. We talking about like the precedent that black anything like our kids can't do shit. George W. Bush became president, and all the shit that nigga did in college, he wasn't even that bright. He wasn't even as smart as other brothers. I know the other brothers like, wait a minute, George gonna be president.
George.
What the fuck y'all been governor for fucking? Dad, come on, man. I can't. George?
Not Jib. Not
George gonna run for George is.
Just in the bed.
He don't even want the job, Dad. George, you want to be president? I don't know. What?
That's that namesake, man. He got it, man.
It's so fucking funny.
He was talented though. He could read books upside down. I mean, he's pretty talented, man.
You know what's funny? People diss George W. Bush. He's actually one of my favorite presidents.
Why?
Because he just seemed like a regular person. Like everything he did, even to this point, he been gone. Just handing Michelle Obama candy and shit. Like the nigga's crazy, man. He's so fucking funny to me.
He do be just
I
chilling.
love George W. Bush. They threw a shoe at him and shit. 2 shoes.
Remember I
He
said,
ducked that shit. Bap, bap. Any other president would have got hit with the shoe.
yeah, Biden definitely got knocked over by the shit.
Biden would got that shoe in him. I mean, look, we saw when Pence had that fly on his head. That's one of the creepiest things I've ever seen in television history.
What?
When Mike Pence was in the debate and that fly was still on his head. Like, yo, this nigga dead.
Looking like a feed the children had.
How you don't even feel that shit?
Nasty. You say he nasty. That's messed up. But it is nasty. If you don't feel well,
If you don't feel a fly on your head,
it's nasty. Like, you used to it.
that's kind of ridiculous.
Inside, you're not outside. You're inside.
And it was a big ass fly, so it had to be making noise.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't know how. I mean, or maybe he's just such a professional. Like, and he was like, he knew it was happening, but it's like he can't. I'm trying to shoot him some bail, man. I think that
you know,
might.
so one day I just want to hang out with politicians and just really feel they energy.
You want to start with the alderman?
Anybody, because they some fucking weirdos, man. Politicians are so weird because they have to be so phony. Mm-hmm. I just wonder who they really are. They be voting on crazy shit. Like you hear politicians vote on gay rights and all that shit and be the gayest people.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? But you just slept with this brother? We don't want. Like, it seems insane to me.
Yeah. I guess they trying to speak for the people they speaking for. Like, I worked for Alderman in Chicago at one point. So
Who you work for?
Alderman Bill, 9th Ward. And he would go and he'd be there during the day, and then he'd be a baseball coach like after 3 o'clock.
You know who we ran into? Me and Matt, my brother Matt, ran into Bobby Rush.
Oh, really? Bobby Rush.
Yeah, I knew it was Bobby Rush too, but I ain't want to say that. Because he really, Bobby Rush is really old now, but he's still, and he was sitting there, well, I don't know if I want to keep it this real.
Oh.
Because we at my favorite spot, Uncle Julio's.
Man, you love Uncle Julio.
Love
this guy.
Best meat nowhere. Best meat in the country. I don't know how they get their meat so fresh with butter on it. It's just buttery
Oh, my
meat.
goodness. And that damn sizzling skillet.
Ooh. I don't even put it in tortillas to eat the meat. You know what I mean?
How you eating the meat out the skillet, out the hot ass
It's gonna be
skillet?
the butter, man. It's the butter on the meat. Everybody
Real.
don't put butter on meat like that, but the way they butter their meat.
This buttering meat is crazy. This guy, man. What's up with him, man?
So anyway, I kept hearing an old nigga sneeze. And I'm like, man, they gotta get this nigga out of here. Because it's only, like, if I hear too many sneezes sometimes, I'm like, hey, man, you gotta go. I get really irritated and scared.
What's an old nigga sneeze?
Well, when old people sneeze, they definitely ain't covering shit up. They just do it, they keep talking. They act like they didn't do it. They go, huh. And then Larry said, and they're like, whoa. But that's what happened. So but he was nice. He left. He came back and talked to us, me and my brother. We took Terrell, me, my brother, my nephew. My nephew Terrell just went to college. We're real proud of him. He's the first, I guess, grandkid to go to college from, all the kids we've made. And Bobby Rush came back like, so they say you were the Lil Rel. That's what my daughter said. Just want to say hi. I was like, all right, nigga. And he walked away. And I was like, but I know he cool with my uncle, Pastor Hatch. I'm like, well, Pastor Hatch is our uncle. Hatch. I see it. And then he walked away. I'm like, nigga, dude, he's still working out.
He's still at it, man. Still making moves.
They don't put no age limit on that shit. I think you can't.
I mean, our president is 88.
That shit is insane, Wayne.
I mean, hey, maybe it should be a age limit. Maybe it should. What, 80?
Nigga, no.
No.
What? I think
75? 60?
At best.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like really you should be like 45, 50.
How old was Obama?
I wouldn't even mind if a president was like 30 years old. As long as he was smart enough, shit.
30?
I'm dead serious. Like, because, like, old people be setting their ways.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they setting their ways. He bringing up old bills and shit. Like, come on, buddy. We didn't already talked about that shit 10 years ago.
Obama's just now 61.
Yeah, he was
So
like,
2008.
if he wasn't the
fourth.
president, he was like the second youngest.
Obama was a perfect age.
But like, Joe Biden was literally born and
61,
raised during
yeah.
segregation. So like,
So Obama was 47.
what rules are you going to put in place about, you know?
That's what the vice president's for, to help him. Right?
Nah, he ain't gonna listen to that shit.
Well, I think that's what we all thought. What you say? What you got to say, April? Hold the tongue.
Oh, what April got to say?
I'm not going to say anything.
Uh-oh.
About the vice president?
I think so. Oh, she
All
serious.
skinfolk ain't kinfolk to me, so.
All skin folk ain't kin folk. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what the podcast is, I guess.
That's it. We up out of here, man.
Shibbity dubbo.
Till next time.
Till next.
Keepin' It Rel.
That was a Headgum podcast.